because it requires your fingerprints. I hate to rain on your parade, but you're the only person who can open that particular locker. Well, I'm firing back. Take that! We talked about this earlier today. The lockers can only be opened by the detectives they belong to. So, Sheriff, what do you have to say in 8 words or less? I only got what? I couldn't even count it in time. I think it's I only got 1 word for you, which is 7. I assure you, this is no joke, Officer Marshall. Now then, please tell us what you were doing in the evidence room at the time of the crime. What is he now? A bullfighter? That's alright, Officer Marshall. I believe we can figure the rest out from here. Have a look at these floor plans. There is no place for someone to hide in the evidence room. Yet Officer Meekins didn't see Officer Marshall. Where was Officer Marshall at the time of the crime? Either here or here. Okay, I'm sorry. You know what? Time to make sure. You never know, maybe he was hiding under the junk. You can hide between the junk. That's all I go. At the time of the crime. Think carefully. So he's not hiding behind junk over here, which existed. I don't think here would be the answer either. It could be here behind the blue badger. I don't think anything around here would be a good way to hide the killer and the victim. So I'm gonna try the blue badger next. I'm reloading. Oh! I get it! I understand so well. I'm gonna guarantee you I'm gonna get it right. I think I'm crying. I'm so sad right now. I thought he was the killer. God damn it! Where was he at the time of the crime? Where was Officer Marshall at the time of the crime? He was not hiding behind the... He was not hiding here. He was not being the killer. It could be here, but I don't think it is. He was at the door? Last one left. All right. It's the victim who is wearing the trench coat, which was trying to make the point. I thought he was a killer. I got mixed up. I got it mixed up. Whatever. Fucking so stupid. May I point out, though, that Officer Meekins did not know Detective Goodman. He also testified about the man's reaction when confronted. Yes, and how did Detective Goodman respond? There we go. Something about the officer's story puzzled me. The man had his ID card. Why didn't he just show it? The answer is simple. He couldn't show it. As you can see, Detective Goodman's picture is on the ID card. If he showed that, his cover would have been blown. Officer Meekins would have realized the man wasn't Detective Goodman. Do you have anything to say to this, Officer Marshall? Circumstantial evidence? You got something? When you run to a wall with no place to go, return to the basics. The basics. Try thinking outside the box. I should look for evidence that came about because he was in disguise. Look for evidence that came about because he was in disguise. Perhaps a video again? I hate this video. White cloth. I think I know what it is. Should be about right here. It's because of that blood all over his... I think it has to be. Around here. Back. Around here. He had to put it in because he can't just walk out with blood all over his fucking jacket. Take that! For some reason, you disguised yourself as Detective Goodman and entered the evidence room. I don't know what the reason was. Yet. However, something unexpected happened. Officer Meekins barged in on you. When asked to show your ID, you pulled a knife on him. However, Officer Meekins panicked, and the white coat you were wearing was soiled with blood. You couldn't just walk out like that, so you hid the coat in your locker. Okay. We're doing this. Officer Marshall, tell the court what you did. All of it. Okay. Alright, we're getting close. This is the hype music. Let's go. You had to do it. Why didn't you just hold it? When you say it, you mean the SO9 incident. You didn't have to do it in the locker room, man. You could have held it when he came home. God, some people have no self-control. What did you hope to accomplish by sneaking into the evidence room? Stole Detective ID and trust like him. You planned to take out the evidence, but you didn't hold it! Why did you disguise yourself as Detective Goodman? The ID card I found was left there by Officer Marshall. So Goodman was alive before this event, and he opened the locker before Officer Marshall came in. Okay, okay. He knocked him out. Well, you knocked him out? I guess you can... I can't think of anything funky to say. Except, HOLD IT! You pulled a knife on Officer Meekins and tried to drive him off? By the way, what happened to your knife? Right, which is what I thought about earlier. Huh. Okay, well tell me more. HOLD IT! So you did your research beforehand. Except for the fingerprint things. What was Officer Meekins doing during that time? Okay. Which causes problems in the parking lot. HOLD IT! But the blood found at the scene certainly indicates a crime took place. Why not? Huh. Already empty. Which means the real Goodman came in beforehand. Someone else stole the evidence. Officer Marshall, may I ask you one thing? Why'd you do this? Stealing a detective's ID, injuring a police officer. This is no small offense. The music just changed. I don't know why. Tell me. Or you can hold it! But that case was solved 2 years ago, wasn't it? What bothered you? The last statement. The very, very last statement. Why? Was it because you're a brother? You had a brother, right? His name was Neil Marshall. Was that the reason why? I don't see why it wouldn't be. Objection! Officer Marshall, I think I understand. I think I know why you care so much about the SO9 incident. I have the SO9 incident files here. The name Marshall is mentioned in here, in a list of murder victims. Neil Marshall, are you related to this man? He was killed. Dude, this is some serious shit right now. Couldn't have been killed by Joe Dart. Disguising himself as Detective Goodman, he entered the evidence room. Officer Meekins confronted him, so he rendered him unconscious and fled. Chance? It's got to be more than just that. Which is the problem. I solved this. I want to say I solved this for no reason. So I'm back to square one? That can't be the case. Come on. Let's try. Wait! A verdict wasn't reached in yesterday's trial. But... make it one word or less. Well, there's only one answer to this. That's not it. That's not even a word. No. No! Emma? Right, exactly. Sure. Your Honor. Oh, in a sense. You were part of the trial as well, 2 years ago. Alright. Thank you. His fingerprint had nothing to do with the crime. That left only one thing. The other handprint. You ran all the way over there. No? Is that all? The only clue we have. That's right, guys. That's right. If there's anyone out there that can save Lana, it's me. It's okay. You bought me time, alright? I'm gonna save your sister. I'm gonna save your sister! I'm gonna save your sister. Alright, let's go. Could there be something I'm missing? Could there be something I'm missing? There has to be something I'm missing. I'll let this go, it's over. What am I missing? Think. This doesn't matter. It was found in Marshall's locker. What am I missing? What am I missing? Think. Is that a blood stain? It's maybe. It's kind of, it might just be the handle, I can't tell. Move the fucking head. It's a handle, it's nothing. What am I missing? Okay, forget this. Anything I'm missing here? Anything stupid? Like a note or something? Nothing. Anything on the bottom? Anything stupid? Examine. Next. Anything at all. Look. Anything I'm forgetting. Let's see. No. A16. Anything at all. Anything at all. A16. Nothing. Alright. Keep looking, keep looking. Why is the one at the very top not uncovered yet? Question 1. Bruce Goodman was supposed to appear in this locker room beforehand. That's the only reason why his locker was open, so that Marshall could have opened it. Okay. Found at the crime scene, wrapped in the defendant's muffler. It's not gonna help me. Nothing. Still nothing. Too early. Nothing. Nothing. Not gonna help. Anything at all? I can only object. That's all I have. Take a good look at these floor plans. Something is missing. Something is missing. Something is missing. Something when drawn would change the meaning of the blood mark. Something when drawn would change the meaning of the blood mark. Bloodstain, the locker to the left. Bloodstain, locker to the left. There's got to be something I can use. You gotta be kidding me. Which item can prove something is something with the floor plan? Which item can prove something is missing in the floor plan? If it's an item, I'm using the evidence room floor plans, right? It seems... It would, wouldn't it? Item can prove something is missing in the floor plans. What is missing in the floor plans besides the blood and the locker? Is there something else I'm not looking at? Door? Maybe a door of some stupid sort? Door to the left is there. Take that! Try and remember what the evidence room was like on the day of the crime. on the day of the crime. On the day of the crime. What was Evan's room like on the day of the crime? Day of the crime. On the day of the crime, it didn't have a bloody fingerprint all over the goddamn locker? I'm allowed to mash, apparently, so that's okay. I hit by accident, actually. Whatever. I want to try this. God damn it! I can just mash everything if I really wanted to. This won't be useful at all. I'm looking at it. I don't see any use for this. Why was this here? Found the crime scene wrapped in defense muffler. Why was this here in the first place? That's a fair question at the very least. But I don't see how it connects to this. Oh. Mashing is the best way to go about playing Phoenix Wright, guys. Then stable jar? Was it there on the floor? On the day? It fell down. A piece is missing. Found in evidence room. It could be. I don't happen to see anything there though. And I don't understand why would he even know. But at this point, all the relevant things seem to be used already. And then the rubber glove, for instance. No blood in it. Extremely thin. It fell out of the locker. One more time, what's the question? Something is missing in the floor plans. There was an accident. The jar did fall. Is that it? But how would that help? Why wasn't it? Okay, well. Shooting blind feels good. Ugh. The fuck? Was it really staring at my face the entire time? Fucking Blue Badger! You piece of shit mascot! Are you serious? You were staring at me the entire time! I hate you! So stupid! Don't smile at me! Please look at the floor plans of the crime scene. The Blue Badger is not here. So watch what happens when we put him in. This is where he was dancing at the time of the crime. Blocking the locker. That's right. So long as the Blue Badger is dancing here, it would be impossible to place a handprint at the spot on the locker. It means it can't be done. Don't look at me. I didn't put it there. Emma. On that afternoon, Officer Meekins was the one who brought the blue badger to the evidence room. Yes. After he put it down, it would be impossible to leave a handprint on that locker. So that must mean this blood mark was left there before the blue badger was brought in. It may sound far-fetched, Your Honor, but it's the only possible explanation. On February 21st, in the police department's evidence room, blood was spilled not once, but twice. One time was captured on this tape, taken by the security camera. Officer Meekins cut his hand, from which a trivial amount of blood fell. The problem is, the other time. Someone bled prior to the struggle shown on this tape. It had to have been Detective Goodman when he was really murdered. The murder portrayed in the security tape has been proven to be fake. However, that does not explain the blood mark found on the locker. When did the first incident occur? Prior to Officer Meekins. The blood mark on the locker proves this. Proof that shows when the murder took place. There's only one piece of evidence that can show that. The very awkward idea at the very top. It's not his, but it belongs to someone. Take that! If the crime took place inside the evidence room, then the perpetrator would have had entered the room in order to do so. An ID card is required. Officer Meekins brought Blue Badger panel into the evidence room at 4:50. Not that one, Judge! That means the blood from the first crime was wiped away by the real murderer. No, we're looking at the first one. Seven sevens. Yeah, no kidding. Who has that? Since there's no record of his card being used beforehand, he must have entered along with the real murderer. That's the only plausible explanation. He went in with 7 sevens! Precisely. What? With a rank of captain or higher. Gantz. But that's ridiculous! Just how? An official charge. Lana? Did you really only use legitimate evidence? I want to know this too. I want to know this too. Are you saying you really did it? Wow. I guess I'm actually a little stunned. Because, you know, for me, as a defense attorney, I believe in my clients, you know? But this particular one, I had to tell myself, yo, she didn't kill the victim. She didn't forge evidence. But now, I know the truth. Finestko. Why is this case so serious? This is like heavy as hell. Right. He left behind an incriminating piece of evidence. But why'd you have to do those killings? What? He tried to kill you? Why? So that means you... Why is this so serious? Oh shit. It's like I'm watching a Lifetime drama, man. SO9 incident. Tell me what you can. What happened? Permanent picture. That's some serious business, man. That's some heavy ass trauma. Alright guys, I promise to you, I'm gonna beat this game. Yeah, actually this is the last trial. I'm gonna beat this game tonight in front of your eyes, okay? To do that, I need 5 seconds of your time. And in 5 seconds is all I have left until you hit a commercial. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 895. Alright, to all of you who have, I don't know. Yeah, that's a fair question. To all of you who have not seen the commercial, it's either you have ad block or the commercial did not target you. If the commercial did not target you, or if you have bad block, you can do me a favor by simply retweeting the stream if you like it, okay? If you have a Twitter, if you have a Facebook, if you have someone you love who just happens to be awake right now, you can message them. Yo, dog, I'm seeing this godlike online drama. It's on twitch.tv/Finestko, and it has this chick who's undergoing tons of trauma. There's this guy who's doing tons and tons of investigations just to save this hot chick. But I don't think she's legal. You can say that. You can tell him. And have them watch Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney on Finestko. Thank you. Let's go. You guys should be back by now. If you're not, I'll be a little bit shocked. So you weren't able to testify about it. She made up the crime? What are you talking about? What's that? Made it up. You mean provided bogus evidence? Edgeworth used the bogus evidence, so that's why he has so many bad rumors about him. Right. Right. I guess in a way, kind of like revenge to protect her sister, but afterwards she became really cold. Like she did something horrible and it influenced her, you know? But tell me about that permanent picture you still remember, if it's not going to hurt you. What did you see in the instant that crime occurred? Neil Marshall was stabbed right in front of her eyes? Been through a lot. Two years ago. So 14, right? Which is barely okay, according to Chris Su. But I see. I think I'm finally starting to understand what makes Emma tick. But there's still something that bothers me about that crime. So, if Emma testified, maybe Lana wouldn't have to forge evidence. But let's go. There's something that's puzzling me, Emma. You said you were in Lana's office at the time, right? Why then would a serial killer come running in there? Not only that, but he was being chased by a prosecutor. Take it in for questioning? You mean by the police? But why do you run all the way over to your sister's office? Across from the elevator? But Lana was the chief prosecutor, wasn't she? No, I don't think so. 2 years ago she was a detective? That's news to me! She was Lana used to be a detective. I'd better have another talk with her. This game, pulling all the tricks out of his ass to mindfuck me. Okay, let's go talk with your dear sister. February 24th. And guess what, guys? Right now, it's February 24th. Inception. It's like we're actually living this life. You guys are here seeing reality TV show right now. And you can only see it on Finestko. Who cares? Who cares that people are showing reality fighting game TV shows? You know what? We're showing you reality law TV shows. Except it's real. It's all real. Everything you're seeing here, remember it. I didn't think you were the type. Lana, Emma told me about you. About how you were a detective 2 years ago, and how the SO9 incident was the reason for your transfer to the prosecutor's office. Huh. Could you fill me in on the details, especially about the unusual change of jobs? In fact, there is so much I still want to know. There's such a huge gray area that hasn't been covered yet. And I'm on the third trial now? Today's trial. Tell me about it. Let's see. A lot of revelations were uncovered at the trial today. Not the least of which was the fact that this case is largely connected to another one 2 years ago. All drama aside, the fact of the matter is, at 5:15, there was no murder at the police department. Okay, so here's the moment of truth. I've never defended a killer before. Don't make me start now, Lana. Tell me you didn't do it. I don't think I've ever seen Lana look so fazed before. Tell me about your detective self 2 years ago. Okay. Chief Gant. Right. I guess Emma really idolizes her big sister. That's actually how I feel about my big brother. But the unfortunate thing is, even after all these years, we can't really build a connection. But that's how it is with all my family. But now you're chief prosecutor. What happened? Maybe I should ask more about this investigation of the 2 years ago. Let's see. Dark investigation. How fitting. Second in command? That means the chief detective was, no doubt, Damon Gant. He tried to murder Emma. What? So, you were the first person to run to the scene, Lana? Three bodies? Prosecutor Marshall, the victim, Emma, who had passed out, and the suspect, Joe Dark. What'd you do? Let me get this straight. You were all involved in the SL9 incident. I don't buy it. There's no way everyone involved in this trial was also involved in that incident, just by chance. At least one person went to extremes because they didn't believe it was truly solved. that case just might not be over yet. Emma was insulted by Dark at the police department, right? In that office that Mr. Gant now occupies. Maybe we should have a look at the chief's office, the site of the final SO9 murder. I don't see Detective Gumshoe anywhere. You're right. Right. We can come back later. Later then. Okay, Seta. Huh. What will be, will be. Huh. Must be his pet cactus. Am I right? Before you turn yourself in, Mr. Marshall, would you mind telling us exactly what happened? The Dark Trial. What do you mean fishy? The murder weapon? You mean that switchblade knife with the broken tip? It was not a perfect match. What does that mean? Time. The highest honor? You don't mean King of Prosecutors. 13! It's a good game. Yo, Payne, what's up? It was the day of the evidence transferal. The day of the evidence transferal? Interesting. What about Detective Goodman? Day? After the case ended, Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office, right? honest secret. It all started 2 years ago. I guess. It was certainly enlightening. I just want to have a moment of silence for how manly that guy truly was. Okay. Sword, get longer! No one's here today. Not even Sword, get longer. Not even Miss Star. But we proved in court today that no one was murdered in the evidence room at 5:15 p.m. on the day of the crime. But we went full circle. This is getting nerve-wracking. I want to solve the case, and I want to save her. So this is the famous holodrum. That's okay. Don't cry. You're only 16. Don't worry about it. When I was 16, I could probably kick over an holodrum. We did a stepladder already. And it's a stepladder, not a ladder. Maybe he's being questioned by an inquiry committee? He took a real beating in court today. I guess we'll just have to come back later. Huh. Then where do I go? How about the police department entrance? I can go anywhere from here, though. Yeah, I can't. Maybe criminal affairs department? There we go. This place is always pretty empty, but today it's deserted. In the conference room. Thanks. Head across the hall, take the elevator to the top floor. No one's stopping us, right? Let's go. You and me, Emma. We're gonna solve this case together, okay? What kind of fucking office is this? Where am I? Check out that pipe organ. That's real, isn't it? Little Miss Buck. Emma, even I know where Middle C is. Chief Gant. Huh. No. Actually, I haven't. I'm kind of busy lately. Provocative statement? Oh, you mean about the forged evidence? Yeah. That vase in the background. Why is it there? Oh, here's a better question. Did Lana always wear that uniform? Looks mighty attractive. If I met a lady with that much grace and finesse wearing that uniform, I'd shake her hand and I'd say, thank you very much. But then if she forged evidence, I'm not sure what I'd do. Seems the case isn't over with yet after all. Chief Gant denied our request to search the crime scene. That means there must be a reason he doesn't want us looking around in there. There's got to be a way we can get inside the chief's office. Detective Gumshoe! Were you in a meeting? Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's still out of the loop. Edgeworth? No. Why do you ask? That sounds serious. But he unknowingly submitted the evidence that was forged. He didn't know. It's not fair to blast him for that. Why would Edgeworth be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. Lana Sky is guilty party here, isn't she? Tell me about the SL9 incident. Well, did you find out anything? His final attack? You mean on that dark and stormy night? Right. The murder weapon. Talking about Dark's crimes. The businessman? What made him take to serial killing? There we go. Was it on accident? Seems a pretty careless animal then. So he turned himself in. This is all conjecture. You don't have a... He turned himself in. He turned himself in. That last witness. She must be Emma. About this. It has a tag attached to it with the label SL9 incident. I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of? Well, what was it? In the victim? Right. Can I ask you one more thing? It's not money, but it does concern the chief. His office is a crime scene, right? It's where Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered. Really? I never knew that. Oh. Something that we could show him to change his mind. Maybe this? And how about this? Somewhere? This must be the most uninformed detective I've ever met. Chief Gant. Are you serious? You can't make the connection between this and this. You are one horrible detective. Yes, there's only one number left to investigate at 4:20 p.m. The victim, Detective Goodman, must have entered the evidence room along with someone else. Someone with an executive office number. That's 17 too many, Detective. You really won't comment about this? Not once? This involves you completely. Alright guys, like I said, I promise to beat this in front of you guys tonight. But in order to do that, I gotta run some commercials, okay? I hope you understand, seriously, because we need to make some revenue for our stream. And the unfortunate thing is, it's not that easy to hit the quota every month, especially now that we're having a bit more trouble. But your guys' commercials will help us out a lot, okay? So I'm gonna run one quick commercial right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For any of you who did not receive the ad or have ad block, I'm going to take a quick drink of water. I'll be right back, okay? Alright, if you guys do not mind, I'm going to run one more commercial, alright? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, to any of you who have not seen the ad, you either have ad block or the commercial didn't target you. That said, if you enjoyed the stream, please retweet, tell anyone that it's, I don't know, up right now, that you could watch the stream on Finestko. And we're playing Phoenix Wright. We are on the last court trial, okay? This has possibly been one of the toughest ones I've done, and it's enjoyable though, and I hope you enjoy it too, actually. You can follow us Finestko at twitter.com/Finestko. Whenever the stream comes up, a tweet will be sent to your Twitter account, and you'll be notified of when we begin. Next, facebook.com/Finestko is another place where you can be notified of upcoming events. In fact, we have 2 events that are coming. On Friday, which is today, we have Ram Nation, which features 2 fighting games. Ultimate Marvel's Capcom 3 and KOF 13. Usually it begins at around 11:30 p.m. PST. And then next, we have Capital Fight District, which I think I even have a flyer of. Give me a second. Capital Fight District should be right here, which is on Saturday. And this one features, I believe, 3 games. Ultimate Marvel's Capcom 3, Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition 2012, and Mortal Kombat 9, although I'm not sure why, but that's okay. It is PS3 only, and signups begin at 12, and the tourney begins at 1:30 p.m. PST. So if you're doing nothing this weekend, on Friday or Saturday, you should watch Finestko for fighting games. Or you can always just watch Phoenix Wright. My Twitter account is twitter.com/VaseKoopa. If you want to know when I do things, in particular the underground streams or such, you can just follow me there. Also, this is really important. If you guys are willing to donate, I'd really appreciate it, but only if you have spare change, okay? tinyurl.com/donatefko if you thought I did a good job or like to see more Phoenix Wright games in the future. You could donate there and say 2 Koopa for Phoenix Wright, or 2 Koopa with lots of love. Thank you for saving my waifu name, Lana Sky. And of course, I'd hug you for that. Finest KO. Let's go. Tough day in court, huh? Damn, burned. I'm trying to help you out, man. Tell me about the forged evidence. Did you know about it? Tell me about tomorrow's trial. Are you up for a trial tomorrow? What do you mean? Only half as long as most lists? That is odd. The day of the crime. Can you tell us again about what happened that day? The day Detective Goodman was murdered. You were participating in a ceremony over at the station, right? You finished up at the office. What do you mean? Take something back. You're talking about what Chief Gonzalez told you to take back, right? Right, that screwdriver. That's the story we heard yesterday. So you came back here to the prosecutor's office because the chief asked you to? This picture was hanging on the wall in Chief Gantz's office. Remember what? Story? Two characters. The first means halberd and the second means shield. Have you heard the story? I haven't actually. Those claims contradict each other. Exactly. That's funny. If that's so, then why are you only given a shield? I wonder why. What do you mean, anymore? He's asking me? Do I notice anything different? He's talking about this, which I already showed. Right. Okay, so I think I got everything already. Actually, tell me a little bit about this, even though it's not related to the case. Well, I think that's everything. There it is, okay. Oh, hey. You know, I'm pretty hungry. Can you... A quarter pound of roast beef. You know what? Yes, I would, Angel. If it's cooked. Everyone in his trial was involved in the SL9 incident. Not only that, but the murder occurred on the very day the evidence from the case was due for transferal. This can't all be attributed to mere coincidence. Right. I can't forget that. That's the whole reason why I'm here. You really hate her, don't you? But before that, she was a detective, and you still hate her? Why? You know what? There's so many dark holes in this... I don't know, in this entire case. I want to know more. Tell me about the dark investigations. You mean because of his brother's death, right? Her? Lana Sky. After case closed. She was being used? Tell me about the legendary duo. His magnetism? Was he fucking Tager? Oh, okay. Incredible evidence. You mean... I take it she's talking about forged evidence. Right. But if she was just like that, then why did she use forged evidence? Was it given to her by Gantz? Huh. Right. Tell me about being used. Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she? What? You mean... that's why Lana was transferred? Thank you, Miss Star. That's one way to put it. And I understand. Actually, can you please look at this and tell me what you think? Anything at all. Okay, I'm done. Let's go. So let's head to the police department entrance. And then criminal affairs. You're still here? A DJ? What do you mean by that? A disc jockey? Oh, desk jockey. That office is the last crime scene in the SL9 incident. I have to take a look in there. Something, I know. Maybe... Will this work? I tried it already. This? Nothing, right? This. So I gotta find him an item. The question is, what item will that be? Maybe if I go to Edwards. Maybe he'll have something to give me? Something. Something. The question's what? I don't know. Where'd I go from here? Oh right. If I somehow reminded Gumshoe about Edward's problems, we'll be good to go. And all I gotta do is just give him this. I think it'll be good enough. Let's go ahead and do that. This should remind him what you do. Let's go. I think here? Yeah, here. Here we go. Were you at the awards ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Congratulations. That's not exactly the version we had. Why don't you say anything yet? How's this? Von Karma. Yeah. What am I missing? Is that the screwdriver? I presented the screwdriver to Edgeworth already, dude. Okay, I don't know where to go from here. Yeah, I'm 100% sure I presented that. I'll do it again right in front of you. Hang on.